So, here we are, back in skyblock. In this video, I plan to explore every single island in Minecraft skyblock. All apart from the nether islands, because I can't get to the nether right now. Alright, let's see what materials we have in a storage system. So obviously we're gonna need a lot to bridge everywhere. So yeah. We haven't. Let's go mine some resources now. Yeah. While I'm mining, I also want to talk a bit about why I've been not making videos as much recently. So basically, I found this game, Geometry Dash, and I like to play it and want to get better in it. Also, this isn't a sponsor or anything, I'm just trying to share. And also how I haven't got that many subscribers, so I'm not really into YouTube yet. And speaking of subscribers, I also want to say I have a big goal of 100 subscribers. So if you would please take the time to consider subscribing, it really helps me out. Okay, so I think I've got a decent amount of slabs now. Before I do anything else, I think I'm going to try and make this bridge 2 blocks wide. So yeah, I finished making the bridge wider, and I think it's pretty good to sprint jump across. But now I realise I need some torches to place on the bridges so that mobs don't spawn. So yeah, see you in a little bit. Also, another reason why this video is taking a bit longer to make is because I'm having a few audio issues with this video.
Bruh.
The first island I wanted to explore, I decided to go behind my house and start bridging to the island I saw in the distance. And also, tell me in the comments how many islands you remember seeing in this video. Let's just see how many times I can say also in this video. Eventually, I also realised that this island was a jungle island. So once I got there, I looked in the chest and there was 32 lapis in there. And then I surrounded the area with slabs so that no jungle saplings I got fell into the void. And then I ran out of slabs. Turns out I was gonna need more than just a couple of stacks of slabs in this video. So I chopped down the jungle tree, hoping to get a few saplings. And I got not one, but 2 saplings. And I decided I'm going to put everything I find on the island in this chest. I thought 10.5 stacks of slabs would be enough. But if you watch this entire video, then you'll find out that that is not true. So then I started bridging to the next island. I got to the island, I picked some mushrooms and then started bridging to the other thing I saw, because this mushroom island didn't even have a chest. It looked like some hot air balloons to me. So I jumped down, broke a piece of netherrack and hopped right in. The chest had a few sea lanterns, pitcher pod, cherry sapling, and a pitcher plant. And then I bridged up to the second hot air balloon in hopes of finding good stuff there too. But the zombie just had a grass block. And then I decided to finish up my recording for that day on day 25. I decided to head to the next hot air balloon. And in there I found 64 redstone dust and a mangrove propagule. And then I decided to head to the fourth and final hot air balloon before I move on to the desert island. And in the chest I found 2 sniffer spawn eggs, 1 infinity book, 1 cake, and 1 skulk catalyst. So once I put everything away, I decided I would mine some more cobblestone again because I thought I was running out. Eventually I was up to about 10 stacks of slabs again, so I was hoping that would do for the rest of the video. No, it did not. And then I finally started bridging to the desert island. Even though this island didn't have a chest, I still grabbed lots of sand.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
And the cactus.
I don't like
Cactus. And then I started bridging in another direction to look for a different island. I ended up on the spruce island and actually found a few animals there. And then I tried bridging another way, but I didn't really find anything. So then I started bridging in the only way I could. I ended up finding a birch island. And then I mined the tree. A sapling instantly. And ended up with 3 saplings. Then I went to another cool structure I saw. So I looted the chest. And there were 7 diamonds and 1 moss block. This structure had got to be my favourite. It was super cool, along with having 6 diamonds. So I was done mining some slabs. I headed back to the birch island and then started bridging in another direction to try and find the next island. So I found a swamp island and I found a lily pad on it, but not really much else that I didn't already have. I decided just to start bridging to the next island. And just a few minutes later, I stumbled across my third structure, but sadly I didn't have enough slabs to make it. So I had to go all the way back to mine some more slabs again. Mum, can you get my ass water? I eventually got to it though and dropped myself down to the chest at the bottom. Some torches around and then looted the chest. In the chest there was 2 diamonds and 10 obsidian. Then I headed to the next structure where I placed some torches and then went to go loot the chest again. In the chest, yet again, there was 2 diamonds and 10 obsidian. Then I started bridging to the yellow propeller thingy. And once I got there, yet again, I just placed torches everywhere and then looted the chest. But this time in the chest, there's another half a stack of lapis. And for the 4th and final propeller thingy, you probably know exactly what I did. But I'm going to tell you again. Placed torches, then loaded the chest, and I had 2 diamonds and 10 obsidian again. Did I really need this much obsidian? No, but I guess the game thought I did. And then for the next island, I decided to go to the Dark Oak Island that was right near the structure. I got to the Dark Oak Island and started surrounding the area with slabs so that any dark oak saplings I got did not fall into the void. I ended up getting 5 dark oak saplings from that, and then I came back and mined a little bit to hopefully get enough to explore the last few islands. Wait, no. And then I connected the jungle island up to the Dark Oak Island. Once I'd done that, I bridged to the last island in skyblock. And once I had enough slabs, I finally put an end to this video. How long is this video taking to make again? 3 months. What am I doing with my life? And once I got there, I finally got my first seeds of the entire series. I need more slabs. And once I got back to the island with all my slabs, I finished making the area of slabs around the island. And then chopped down the acacia tree. So at the end of it, I had collected 2 jungle saplings, 8 jungle logs, a stack of lapis, 1 azure bullet, 2 red mushrooms, 1 grass block, 1 rotten flesh, 1 mangrove propagule, 3 brown mushrooms, 3 sea lanterns, 1 oak stair, 64 redstone dice, 1 pitcher pod, 1 netherrack, 2 sniffer spawn eggs, 1 infinity board, 1 pitcher plant, 1 cherry sapling, 1 cake, 1 sculpt catalyst, 9 oak fences, 9 chests, 1 oak plank, 3 white wool, 6 raw mutton, 8 sand, 3 cactus, 1 black wood, 5 birch logs, 3 birch saplings, 4 sticks, 1 moss block, 14 diamonds, 5 feathers, 3 raw chicken, 6 raw beef, 4 leather, 1 lily pad, 43 dark oak logs, 5 dark oak saplings, 40 obsidian, 1 wheat seed, 1 poppy, 4 raw pork chops, 12 acacia logs and 4 acacia saplings. So next I decided I would make a bed. Clicked in it before the end of the video. And I also decided to make a nether portal before I ended this video off. Before I end, I'd like to give a quick reminder. I really want to hit 100 subscribers. So if you could please consider to take the time to subscribe. That will make me really happy. Anyway, see you in the next video in 16 months.